That's Jeff's. Okay. That's from Jeff. I guess I don't have to read all this to you, but I will. Vogon poetry is, of course, the third worst in the universe. The second worst is that of the Asgoths of Chris. Is it Chris or Crea? I don't know my Douglas Adams. It's terrible. You know, what education. There's like Shakespeare and then there's Douglas Adams anyway. During a recitation by their poet master Grunthos the Flatulent of his poem Ode to a Small Lump of Green Putty I Found in My Armpit one midsummer morning, 4 of his audience died of internal hemorrhaging, and the peer president of the Mid-Galactic Arts Nobbling Council survived by gnawing one of his own legs off. Grunthos was reported to have been disappointed in the poem's reception as it was about to embark on a reading of his 12-book epic entitled My Favorite Bath Time Gurgles, when his own major intestine, in a desperate attempt to save humanity, leapt straight up through his neck and throttled his brain. The very worst poetry of all perished with its creator, Paul Neil Milne Johnstone of Redbridge, in the destruction of the planet Earth. Vogon poetry is mild by comparison, and that's Douglas Adams, the master.
Mild by comparison, but still awful.
But still awful. Yes, still awful. Okay.
Survivably awful.
Okay, so first of all, the one thing I wanted to say is if you're in the audience, look down at the bottom there. I don't know how familiar you are with this, but down at the very bottom, you'll see there's a thing called chat. Use that. Don't ask questions and answers because I'll try to see them, but I probably won't. And theoretically, I'm running this, but it might not work out that way. So we will have fun. Poets and poetasters, please introduce yourself. And if you wanted to, you could tell us if you've ever deliberately written a Vogon poem. And did anybody die? And was a Vogon poem responsible for the 2020 pandemic? And I will ask, let's see, I think I'll go, I'll ask Maddy first, if you don't mind. Okay.
Sure.
Hi, Maddy.
Hi, I'm Maddy, as you said. I have not deliberately written a Vogon poem before, but I have written very, very bad poems, as is, you know, the standard for learning how to write.
And the redoubtable Herb Kauderer.
Yeah, I'm Herb, and I've been to, I think, 28 confluences, so I have committed Vogon poetry.
Yeah, okay. And Geoffrey Landis?
Yes, I have done, I hate to admit it, I've done Vogon poetry and also contributed to the Confluence Vogon poetry in the past.
Well, I had a copy of that here. I did have a copy of it.
Some of my Vogon poetry has been deliberately Vogon, but I think some people may think some of your ordinary poetry has been Vogon, even though it wasn't intended to be.
Why do things disappear? I have a copy. There's a Vogon anthology. There's a Vogon anthology, but I can't find it. And I'm just going to read from it, so that's going to be a mess. There it is. Okay.
But you need to get Christina to introduce herself.
This
Oh,
is
we're
some
still on
Vogon
track. Yes,
poetry.
you're right.
Yes,
Okay.
this is some Vogon.
Hi, I'm Christina Sng.
I'm sorry.
I have not written a Vogon poem yet, but I thought we might need one, so I actually wrote one 10 minutes ago.
Oh my, whoa.
Do you mind sharing it?
Nice.
Now? Okay.
I mean, since nobody can actually physically attack you because we're all in distant places, you're safe. So, you know,
And
please.
there's no one else in the room
Here.
except for myself, and I've not read it out yet, and my cat is not here, so I think we're safe. All right, just very quickly, it's just 8 lines. An ode to green slime. You curl up my daughter's arm like slithery evil charm. Take a bite out of her long hair, despite my horrified stare. I throw salt at you quick and watch you cuddle in and stick. Goodbye, you wretched slime, an abomination to all humankind. Everyone's still there?
That was terrible. That was, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
In the moment.
A as well.
think you understand. I think, Christina, you're on the right page.
Okay, good.
So this is a picture. Well, I don't have to read another. That's a good example here. This
Okay.
is the Vogon Poetry Anthology, which probably violated all kinds of copyrights because, well, I don't know. Is this fanfic? Are we doing fanfic when we do this? I don't know. Anyway, so
If
let's.
you're not getting paid for it, then it's fanfic.
That's good. That's a thought. Okay. Now you, the audience, there is audience here. There are 17 people, I think. Oh, I got to turn the chat on. Yeah, okay. There are 14 people here besides us, and you, the audience, under the supervision of some of the finest poets in this galaxy and several others, are going to write a Vogon poem collaboratively. I hope. If I can screen share, which I think I did. Please locate the chat function on your screen. And I will have to put on different glasses so I can read it. Yes, there it is. And they're saying, but I don't know where mine is located. That was from Opal Night Lack 2, which is not Larry. And from Keelan Donahue to all panelists, must keep the cat safe, of course, horrendous. Cover your ears, wonderfully terrible, horrendous, yes, definitely transformative work, and then some emojis of one sort and another. So do keep, you know, this is how we do this. Okay, so I did want to say that I think this is going to be, I hope it's more, it's exciting enough, because with a pre-pandemic audience where you're all in the same room together with, you know, it's more exciting with people rolling around on the floor and assaulting one another, but we'll do. So, okay, everybody's introduced each other. Now we have to decide on a form. And shall we, I think what we should do is maybe open that up to the audience for suggestions, and then I think we'll vote on what form we're going to use. So what are some suggestions? Audience? Panel?
Sure. Let's get some words.
Which? Freeform. Sonnet. Okay.
I think traditionally the villanelle is one of the worst.
Villanelle is terrible. I didn't write that one down there. Yeah, villanelle.
Villanelles can be hard.
Yes, but they're so awful.
Awful. How can you say that? The problem with the villanelle is it's likely to actually be clever.
Oh, there's only been 2 good ones, and they were both written by Dylan Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
It's just to torture the rest of us.
Gentle. Do not go gentle into that green slime. What in the world is a jowiku?
I believe that was haiku.
There
you go. Yep.
Kind of. I don't know what it is, but we'll ask the participant, who is Helen Corus. An aisling? I don't even know what an aisling is. Haiku. Haiku. Not the same thing as a jwiku. And autocorrupt. No, that isn't a form of poetry, is it? No, I don't think so.
Often autocorrect gives you poetry.
What's an aisling? A-I-S-L-I-N-G. I never heard of that. Ashling. What is it? Person's name?
Is an Irish language feminine given name meaning dream or vision, and may refer to a poetic genre that developed in the 17th and 18th century in Irish language genre poetry. So a dream poem or a vision poem.
We could do that. We could do that. Okay, so let's see. What we've got here is villanelle, sonnet, freeform, a jwicky, which is actually the same thing as a haiku, but maybe more disturbed, and an ashling.
And acrostic.
Acrostic. I didn't see that. Acrostic. Acrostic. You know, acrostic. That might be fun. Well, how shall we do this? I guess we have to vote. And let's see. I think it's going to be hard. We haven't done ashling yet. I vote for that. That's
It'll take us half an hour to learn what an ashling is.
well, we'll just make it up.
To write it.
Why do we have to actually know what it is? Why don't we just write a dream sequence poem with dreams in it?
And,
Right?
and Irish and satire is what I'm getting. Irish satire and dreams.
I can read.
All filtered through, of course, the important lens of Vogonness.
Raise hand function. Is the raise hand function down here like, no, I don't see it. I don't see raise hands function.
Middle of the right panel.
Stop
I'm
the,
just gonna click it
right,
test.
okay, yes, right, this kind of.
Oh, okay. So it appears next to your name.
In participants, yeah.
Oh, and participants. Or
Ah, beautiful, okay. So, how many people go for a villanelle? Raise hands.
Oh wait, I'm gonna lower my hand.
No, I hate them.
Okay, so we got 2. All right, 2 for villanelle. Well, you know, that's not dead yet. How many people for sonnet? 1. Is that it? 1. How many people? Oh, I'm so happy you taught me this. I didn't see this one before. How many for freeform? 3. There are those of us who don't like to be ordered around by the poetic whatever. What about, I'm going to skip over Jueku. I mean, it could be something really good, but I think it's really haiku. So how many people want haiku? 2. How about the ashling?
Yeah, I'd give it a try.
4. How about the acrostic? Looks like the acrostic goes for it. So now we have to have a word for the acrostic, right? Isn't that how that works? You have a word and it.
funny.
So, okay, well then, okay, so people suggest some words that we could use for.
Well, I did a Google search for
Yeah.
what the funniest words in the English language are,
Yes.
just to see what Google thinks. Because, of course, Google knows everything.
Yes.
So,
I've got several options here. There's some scrumdiddly.
Cool.
Okay, you're.
anything with scrumdiddly sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's a long word, but it's sort of like raccoon, definitely Zarweld. Yeah.
Scrumdiddly dorky.
Oh, I like that. But I don't know whether anybody is, you know, you can.
Maybe too many lines to do in the remaining half hour that we have.
That's what I'm thinking. We only have a half hour. Oh my goodness, we got to get after this. We got to get after this. Orgy and bondage, yes. There's always something suggestive in these things, you know, something suggestive. Okay, back to, would you?
Buzzard, that's a challenge. 2 Z's? Holy cow.
Oh, well,
Word, I like that.
Oh no, there's zebra, zero, zonk. And you can make up words. It's perfectly okay to make up words. Okay.
and you can also Mitch and Max like ass bebop
Ask me about.
or twit tinkle.
I'm sorry. This is getting out of hand. I'm sorry. Okay, so why don't we let's see. Could you de-emphasize your screen?
Yeah. Can I unscreen share? How do I do that? There it is.
There, yes. Okay, so over here we had it says puce. Okay, here's the words, and I think we'll just have to go with let's see. Okay, is you know, scrumdiddly's umptious. I'm going to throw this to the panel. What do you think about scrumdiddly umptious? It might be a little bit too long. We might not finish it.
I am worried it would be a little bit too long. It's
Okay,
such a good word, but
I'm sorry, Jacob, or no, that's not Jacob, it's Mary Beth. I'm sorry. It's a nice word, and I think you should personally go home and do that. And you know, if your brains leak out your ears, I'm so sorry.
Little ones. Interesting.
Okay, Jacob has grunt bugly. So let's see.
That's a good one.
Okay, so I'll read the ones that are here. Grunt bugly, bureaucrat, obstreperous, bulbous bouffant, puce, pupae, hullabaloo, and I think that's it. And I see that Herb has vanished into, he's walking off into the iciness of Mars, of the moon, and he's gone. Okay, Helen raised her hand, and
in the chat, a lot of people are suggesting twerp and twiddlewat.
well, we got to just okay, let's go back to the beginning. How many people wanted grunt bugly? Raise your hand again if you rose your hand. 2, 3, 4. Grunt. Okay, what about bureaucrat? How many want bureaucrat? None. How about obstreperous?
Chances are it will be misspelled, in my opinion. Not that that's a bad thing.
One for bureaucrat. Yeah, we got to get going with this here. Did I say obstreperous? No. How about obstreperous?
Too long.
Too long. 2, 3. Well, how many was that? 4, something like that. How about I like bulbous bouffant, but I think it's too long. So I'd say either bulbous or bouffant. How many people for bulbous?
Yeah,
2. And how many people for bouffant? A woman after my own heart, Christina, yes. I'm sure that people are voting maybe twice and 3 times, but that's okay with me.
Wait,
How about
to vote twice?
Oh no. How about puce? Wait a minute, puce.
Too short.
I think puce is too short, but there is one person that likes it. How about pupae? 2 for pupae. Hullabaloo. Nobody wants hullabaloo. And that's it. Okay, so, it's a tie between grunt bugly, and obstreperous. Is that right? Obstreperous was the one that got one. So it's tied between those. How many people are for grunt bugly?
I have to raise my hand.
5, 6. How many people are for obstreperous? 4. Okay, it's grunt bugly, which is going to be a very long poem. But anyway, okay, so now we have to decide. Did we decide on a form?
Free form.
Free form. Okay, good.
Wait, okay.
So, all right, so somebody throw out a first line that starts with a G.
G. It's a good word with a G. Pick a word with a G.
Folks in the chat are saying acrostic was chosen.
Oh, please.
Well, acrostic's what we're doing. Yeah.
Well, is it, how does acrostic go? Is it the second letter?
No, it's the first letter. You've got it perfectly right, Mary.
It's all the first letter?
Doesn't have to be, as someone pointed out in the chat. You can line up whatever letters you want to make the word down, but you have to include the letter somewhere in the sentence.
Well, probably to keep things from getting too out of hand, let's make it the first. How about gadzooks? What a good word. Gadzooks.
So just you want gadzooks as the first line, or gadzooks? What a good word.
Gadzooks and then something. What else can we say with gadzooks?
Somebody say something.
Tumbling in a murky snurfle swamp is one of the suggestions here.
Oh,
Murky swirkle. Wait a minute.
gadzooks, a murky swirkle swamp. Is that what you said?
I like that.
Okay. I got it. Can I copy? I can copy from there. Oh my goodness. I think.
Okay.
Let's see if it does.
Give us a screen share.
Okay, screen share. It keeps unscreen sharing me for some reason or other. I don't know why, just because it doesn't love me. Screen share.
It's trying to stop you, Mary.
Yes.
I want to let you screen share.
Let me try this. Okay, take a deep breath. I think I just confused it is all. let me share screen.
Mhm. And then you have to pick one.
I just did, and then I said share. Okay, I see what I did wrong. Okay.
Okay.
So then we have,
Good.
let's see if this works.
And
Yes,
oops.
yes. Okay, second
Oh,
line.
what a great line.
Yes, I think it's a wonderful line. I think that's, you know, classic. It'll be written
Yep.
in stone.
It will be awful.
It will be awesome, not awful. Well, actually awful, but okay. So now I have to go back to screen. I have to go back to, yeah, I'll learn how to do this. I'll learn how to do it. It's going to happen. Okay, so stop share. I'm going to have to keep going back and forth, aren't I? Okay, so let's see.
Actually, I think you can leave it shared and you can change off the screen.
Yes, that's a thought. Rancid. Okay, I've got two things. I've got rancid rodents of unusual size and ruminating on the stench embroiled within. And we could actually have.
Oh, put them together.
Absolutely, put them together.
That's a natural.
Oh, that's, yeah, that's like truly a Vogon.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And I'll just have another line there because what the heck.
Wait, did you
Okay.
stop screen sharing?
Nope. No, wait a minute. Wrong one. Wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I can do this. I can do it. I have done it. In the past, I've done it. I've actually spelled things in the past. Okay. Ruminating on the stench embroiled within. Oh my God. Brilliant.
You know, you can put a line break before unusual.
That's what I was going to do, actually. I think I was going to do that, but does it really happen that way? Okay.
Are you screen sharing? I don't see the screen share.
No, I will screen share in a minute, just as long as I do this, and then I will screen share again. And then we can sit down and just like, okay,
Once you
share screen.
it will work.
Here. And share. Okay. So now we need a U.
Or, as Jeff said, unusual could start the third line.
Oh, go back to screen.
Ooh.
How come you stopped screen sharing?
Oh, because I wanted to. Because I can't. Okay, wait a minute. All right. Let me go back and do what I'm supposed to do because my husband told me to, because whatever.
Now just go and work right there.
All right.
Stop screen sharing. Keep working.
Well, yeah, now I have the panels. Panel is in the way, and I have to do something to get the panel out of the way here. Yeah, I can't see the. See, I can't see the. I can't see the chat unless I go back. So you're thinking unusual size would be the. You're thinking unusual size would be the U, and then we just
Wonderful.
run it into ruminating on the stench. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good, good. All right, all good, all good. Now, oh my God. Well, you see, the thing is I can't see. Okay, stop share. See,
No, don't stop sharing.
well, I can't see the chat.
Go to Zoom.
Can you see it on the bar below, participants chat? You can click it and it should pop up on your right.
Q&A.
Yeah, you may have to.
I stop share for a minute. That's all.
Yeah, now go to chat. You have to chat open.
Okay.
Yeah, open chat.
Chat open. Okay.
And sort of move it.
Well, I just have to keep going back and forth. It'll slow things down a little, but it's less
We
than
can read it out to you if you would like.
That is an excellent idea, Maddie. You are a genius.
I'm not a genius, the chat is.
That's not a compliment if you're a Vogon genius.
Very good point.
I'm liking that next suggestion in the chat. Necrosis brought out the odoriferous.
Necrosis has brought out the odoriferousness. Another person can read it. No, probably another person could read it is probably not what we want. Okay.
But why not include it, you know?
All right. That's why we have a panel. Okay. I do this. Then I go to
Form
this.
into the chat, I wonder, and then pilot. Would that be easier, Mary?
And close this panel.
Hide tab bar? No, hide.
Yeah, the first type tab, whatever that is.
No, that's not going to be good. Well, I don't know. I will, but it may not be a good idea. This one, I don't know what this is.
And make that screens less small, less. Okay.
All right.
Brian in the chat suggests putting 5 semicolons after odiferousness.
5 semicolons. No, those are colons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Okay. Now we go to T. Okay, I think I've got this. T. There are often neologisms, but that's not what
We had a great crowd this year. There's
Right? This is wonderful.
Tessellite's a good
Toward
word.
the technicolor yawn, the universe is toboggan. That's like galactic.
That's Vogon art.
It's Vogon art. Yes. Okay. No, not decressus. Undo. I go back here.
Tessellate towards the technicolor yawn of the universe's turgid toboggan is one of the suggestions.
All right.
Turgid is a
I
good.
think that adds. I really do.
Okay, let me get this copy. Then I go back here. Yeah. And I go there. Tessellate toward the technicolor, the turgid technicolor,
Turgid technicolor is a good word. Turgid technicolor.
or the turgid toboggan, which?
I like turgid technicolor.
Okay, I've got somebody at my,
Close that window, this window. Click
Yes.
it, close it.
yes, good idea. Close everything.
And click that one and close it.
All right.
Okay, now
Okay.
you can see both.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And I'll do that. Okay, now we have to beat burgeoning with boric businesses. And this is from Jacob. Jacob, you should be ashamed of yourself. But you're not, are
Share
you?
your screen for a second.
There. Share. Yeah, it always takes about 25 steps. This one?
Yeah.
Burgeoning with boric businesses. I love the alliteration. I mean, just, it's divine. It's just freaking divine.
Those
Okay,
5 semicolons are really getting me. Oh, God.
I think the suggestion said there should be 5 more after the word another.
All right. Let's see. What's the next? The next line was
You.
Ultimately, it was utterly, uncomfortably, uglily.
Utrecht.
I
Ultimate. Utrecht.
yes, and then I think we can actually have another line there because why not? With the U, because I mean the next one is like also really kind of like horrible.
Ugh, under the madrigal moss stone I groan.
And I know indent here because always indent at least once in a poem to confuse everybody. Copy.
I think it goes really well together.
Okay, then we're back to the G.
Share it so people can see what's going on.
And I like yank garbage gibbity, so I got to copy that. But then I'll go back to the share, copy, then back to this, then to the share, share screen. Yeah, I'll get better at this. Probably about the time the pandemic ends. Okay, but we got another G. Oh my God! Stop share. Galactically gargling globulous spew. Oh my God! There's 3 of them here. They're going on and on. There's 3. Okay, I'm sorry. These are all so good. We just have to have.
You got to keep them all.
Oh yeah, got to. Okay, there's one.
Could be one really long
this
line.
way.
Jeff is
Go
turned
well
into a
together.
mannequin.
Yes, I am just in such utter awe at the poetic genius that is going on here.
Oh.
I'll share this after I've put them all in, which I will, because it's a 3G thing. It's gargantuanly. No, I didn't get
Yeah.
gargantuanly yet, did I?
We've heard that 4G is like the future.
4G
Here
is
we
the
are.
future. Yes. Okay, and then I'm going to do this and then I'll share and you'll see what happened. And if you, and did I get to, I didn't do gargantua yet, did I?
Gargantuanly and grotesquely,
Yes. Yes.
galactically gargling, globular spew.
Glip, I am poor thee, grep the galaxy.
Okay, well, can I take one out or do you want both of the gargantuan, gargantuanly?
Yeah, take that out. Go ahead. So,
Are you sure? Okay, do you want to see what's going on now? Oh, grep the galaxy. Grep the galaxy. Sorry, I've got to grep the galaxy. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's all happening.
You can always stutter a letter just by indenting the repetitions, you know.
That's true. That's a thought. Except, wait a minute. Okay, no. I'm going to save that, and then I'm going to share it so you can see what has happened here. Share screen. Okay. And it's this one. All right.
Brace yourselves, y'all.
Yeah. It's always, yes. There we go. Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. Yes.
I think we duplicated the
Thank
whole
God.
one.
Well, they said it was a good idea to redo it. Should I take out the galactically gargling?
What did the audience say? Take
Well,
out the double galactically gargling? Or
Should I
later?
take it out or leave it in? I've got it doubled. See what I'm done here? Galactically, can you see this when I do that? You see that? Okay. And then
Yes.
Thank
should I
garbage.
take one out or not?
And for thee, grep the galaxy, galactically gargling, globular spew, gargantuanly and grotesquely,
Yes. Should
globular
I
spew.
leave both
Grep-
of them in?
Yeah,
or
it's
not?
so fun.
Keep-
Yeah, I think that kind of
keep
goes.
it or not?
It gives it a bit of
Let's keep it for the
rhythmic.
time being. And. Okay, now we got to go onto an L.
Go to L. Come on, go to L.
Leave the second. Remove is so funny.
We need to go to L.
So, okay, wait. Low, loofah largest looms longitudinally. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, we can decide about the replication in a minute there. Or we can do something with it. And we're almost, what time is it?
Oh, no, we have
2:34.
We're doing good on time.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fastest, brilliant Vogon poetry ever.
Leave the
Oh.
earthlings to be eaten.
Isn't there just a lovely simplicity? Leave the earthlings to be eaten. It says so much.
Leave the earthlings
Well,
to
we
be
could
eaten.
do
I like
this.
that.
I don't know. We could do this. We could do, wait a minute, how to do this. I can't use my normal. I could do, okay. I could do it that way, like, maybe. But we still haven't decided what to do about the galactically gargling. I had thoughts both ways, and I had thoughts about leaving part of it and everything like that. But
Oh, I actually love Mary Beth's final line. It might be too good for Vogon poetry.
wait a minute. And this snurple. Okay, when we get to E, erroneous etudes. Okay, erroneous etudes emit effervescent errata. I mean, there's no reason why we can't have one that ends with E, is there?
Nope.
And then, and this snurple will work. I don't actually know, Brian, whether that is actually just a complaint or whether it's actually a line, but I'm going to say it's a line.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
You are
Wait.
a master.
Let's see it.
Earthlings rock? Should I put Earthlings,
We have earthlings to be eaten.
or at least not Earthlings rock?
Let's
We
see
don't.
it. Let's see it.
Okay. Here we go. If I can find it. Share screen. Screen share. Screen share. Here. There. Share. Yes. Okay.
Wonderful. Oh,
I can't believe that we have done this. I did. Another person can read it was actually something that was a suggestion. Is that supposed to be part of the poem? I don't think it is it?
I don't think it's needed.
Not necessarily.
I don't want to squash. I don't
Delete
want to
it,
quash.
delete it, delete it.
Somebody is yelling delete it, so I'm going to delete it. You don't mind that, Maddie? You mind if I delete
No,
it?
go for it.
Okay, well, you're very nice. You're very nice.
One of the people
Here.
in the chat confirmed that it was not part of the poem, just something else they had said in the chat.
But I wanted to make sure that it wasn't something that, okay, so what we have here is a Vogon poem, which is an acrostic. And actually, we sort of finished it too soon, so maybe we should also.
Can you delete the R from the second line?
Yes.
Okay.
And maybe
There's a request for Herb to read it.
Okay.
There's also a request to delete Grep the Galaxy is so funny.
The galaxy is so far. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, because grep actually, except I like the word grep.
I think we can keep Grep
put it
for
out.
sure.
I like it, actually.
Grep is 3 lines up in Grep the Galaxy.
But that's,
That was just a comment.
Okay.
yes, except I don't see grep. Oh, grep the galaxy. Okay. So should I leave grep the, I see it, it's up. There's where my
Yeah,
cursor
so that was
is.
just a comment. On
Yes,
that.
I see that. Okay, now I see where it is. Should I leave it in as a refrain or
No, it's too many G lines. I mean,
too many G lines? Okay.
Yeah, okay. So why don't we read it through once and
Yes.
see how it
Yes.
goes,
We'll
and
workshop it.
from there.
Okay. All right. Shall I read it?
Yep.
Here is our Vogon poem. We need a title. We'd have to have a title, and the title could be
The acrostic.
the acrostic.
Vogon, but okay.
Gargle.
Grunt Bugle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Gadzooks, grumbling in a murky snurfle swamp, rancid rodents of unusual side ruminating on the stench embroiled within. Necrosis has brought out the odoriferousness. Tessellate toward the turgid technicolor yawn of the universes burgeoning with boric businesses. Ultimately, it was utterly uncomfortable, ugly, Utrecht. Ugh. Under the madrigal moss stone, I groan. Gate garbage, giggity, flip. I implore thee, grep the galaxy, galactically gargling the globulous spew, gargantuanly and grotesquely galactically gargling branches, ruinless under the bottom. Lo, luca largess looms longitudinally. Leave the earthlings to be eaten, erroneous etudes emit effervescent errata. End this snurple work. I have to fill out a 1044 worksheet.
I love the ending. It's perfect.
I think this may be brilliant.
I think it's brilliant. I think we should, there's a contest. What is that? It's Wordle.
10 minutes.
What Wordle?
Poets, 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay. So
Maybe the best ever.
maybe the best ever, yes. So
That broke my headphones. Perfect.
so should we just leave it like that? Do you want to do a haiku, a really quick haiku?
Only if it can break every rule of haiku.
Okay.
9 minutes for a haiku, so that's
4 minutes for a haiku. Yeah, then we have to, and then we have to do our comments at the end about.
Well, how many people are there? Everybody could contribute a syllable.
Okay. Yes, good idea.
Great. The title is 9 minutes for a haiku.
This is a jwiku.
we can do a haiku sequence. So 333, and everyone can contribute a line.
Okay, go. Somebody say something.
Skip a line. Rotten intestines for breakfast again.
Yes,
Oh, Vogon heaven.
say that again.
Oh, Vogon heaven.
Spell oval, I'm not.
OH.
Oh,
Vogon heaven.
oh, Vogon. Okay.
Earwax, toast, and toe jelly.
Something about toast and toe jelly. What was the beginning of that?
Earwax.
Earwax. Earwax. And toast or toe jelly. I'm not sure I got that exactly right, but you know, who's going to...
It absolutely does not matter.
Yes.
Would be so much better.
Two minutes. Let me go look, see what the audience is saying. Oops, let me go back to, I'm going to stop share so that I can see what the audience is saying. Anybody saying?
Scooched.
Scooch the vulgarity.
I found a lumpy goss.
Oh, I like that.
With an exclamation mark. I'm sorry. Never
and
omit an exclamation mark if there's an opportunity.
Also, the line, "Oh man, this is already too many vowels," is suggested.
It makes it meta poetry instead of poetry.
Why doesn't it move up? Vowels. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. Okay, anybody want to add anything else there?
It is definitely a haiku.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's definitely a haiku. Wait a minute. Wait. Share screen. Share screen. Okay, share screen. Okay. Here's a, do it. Take so. There we go. Okay. Okay, so rotten, it's called jikiku, which is a form of haiku, a Vogon haiku. 9 minutes for haiku. Rotten intestines for breakfast again. Oh, Vogon heaven. Earwax and toast for toe jelly would be so much better scooched. The vulgosity, oh man, this already has too many vowels. The time travels in loopy endorphins, which brain your pancreas and lestis loop.
My one small suggestion is after Jikiku, actually put in parentheses a rare form of Vogon haiku.
5 minutes.
Can't spell Vogon. I can't spell haiku. I can't spell anything. My brain, oh my God, my brain.
Have I ever seen one page of purported English with so many words outside the spell check?
Like errata, which I'm sure is not exactly the way you spell errata.
Family would break.
Is this it, or should I add anything else?
I think it's just about perfection.
Just about perfection. Okay. Save it. Save it, and I could send it somewhere so that you could have it, but I don't know how to do that. Let's see. Here's a way. Okay, now I'm going to stop the share, and then I'm going to go to the chat, and I'm going to, why can't I chat? Chat, and I'm going to type the poem here. No, it won't let me do it.
While you're working, I just have to say, I mean, this is a really great audience. And I can't believe how many words I had to look up. And I got to thank whoever gave me exophagy. I mean, I like minored in sociology. It should have occurred to me that there was a term for cannibalism outside a social group versus inside a social group. I just didn't know what it was, you know?
How can we get this? How can we get this to all the participants?
Oh, I think Zoom doesn't allow people to paste in the chat just because of like spam comments and the like. So if you put it in the Discord, that should do it.
I can't do Discord, but maybe my husband can.
Oh.
Apple doesn't permit Discord, but Apple we'll do it when I get through with them.
Yeah, I'll put it on Discord. I can do that.
Okay, it'll be on Discord. If you want to send me, I am. Let me do this. Let me do this. Share screen. Share. We haven't been told to shut up yet, have we? Okay.
3 minutes.
Thank you. It's a really easy web.
Yeah, that's about as easy as it gets for an email address.
If you want a copy of it, I will have a copy of it, and I will send it to you if you email me.
All right, thanks for doing this, Mary.
Well, thank you for you guys did it. You insane people, insane people. Oh, okay, so if anybody wants to copy it onto there's ways you can probably copy it onto your computer. I don't know. Did I get? Well, there's parts of it that are not quite. I see what happened. There we go. Screen share. Okay, screen share. Okay. If you want to copy it onto your screen, you know, there's a way you can do that. Or if you want to, you can write to me, or I can put it on Facebook.
And I will put it on Discord.
And Jeff will put it on Discord. So, wow.
Mary, could you email it to Karen so she could send it to us as well?
Karen who? Karen.
Karen, the co-host of the convention.
Yes.
That Karen.
Karen. Okay, yes, okay. I'm sorry, I lose track. Okay, I will do that. Yes, let me save it so it's here. Okay, why have they not told us to shut up? They usually do that at this point.
Because they have 1 minute to go.
All right. Oh, okay. We wrote 2 poems.
We did.
Yes.
We did good, y'all. Thank you so much.
Well, there is a contest called Wordle Flaunt, but they stopped doing comic poetry and they started doing, or they stopped doing bad poetry. It was supposed to be a bad poetry contest, but then they started doing
funny poetry. Because what they discovered, I think, was that too many of the bad poetry was actually very good.
Yes, very possibly. Like, for example, ours. Anybody want to add anything? Or shall I go around the panel and say, what now? What should we do? How shall we redeem ourselves after this?
Well, you have 30 seconds. So.
Okay, is it just a 30 second? Oh, we're done. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, panels. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Herb.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks,
Yes.
everybody. That was very good.
Hope to do Vogon poetry again soon.
Mm-hmm.
Take care.